You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video. Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wing Gaming. See me on Twitter, The Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Remember the Flowers. So y'all, let's go ahead and just jump right back into it, shall we? Today this will be going up on the first day of my job, so I'm looking forward to it. It's not really a long shift, it's only 4 hours long. It's not really a lot of money, so hopefully I'll be getting more hours once I prove myself to them. But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alright. Of course, get some rest. Instead of a high five, they give each other a fist bump. She walks in the opposite direction of Ring. Now it's just Axel and me. Well, you want to head back to my place? I pucker my lips. I know that's not what he meant, but I still choke back a cough. Yeah, sure. How far away is it? It'll only take us about a few minutes to get there. We'll pour it. Ah, handy. Indeed. You ready? Axel starts walking and nods for me to follow. And I do so. When we enter the building, I'll have to ask you to keep your eyes closed. Is there some of those weird hallways that teleport you? What? Oh, no. Thankfully, we have more modern technology. But we just don't have the right clearance for you to really see everything yet. The capsule motel Lance took me to, is it considered modern? Goddamn. Axel holds out his paw. I'll guide you through. It won't take us long to reach the station. I stare at his big paw for a moment. You're sure you're not trying to sell me? Axel coughs before laughing nervously. As far as I'm aware, I'm not. Satisfied with his flustered expression, I grab his paw and close my eyes. Lead the way. I'll try not to peek. Axel effortlessly envelops most of my hand. I can tell he's trying to hold back. Don't worry. You get used to it. Axel laughs to himself and gently leads me through this new building. Damn, his paw is warm. It's the little things. Oh, come on now. I thought I had muted that damn thing. Even though my eyes are closed, I take mental notes on how long some of these hallways are. Maybe the building goes further into the cave than I thought. I can't help but tense my eyelids. It's uncomfortable to keep them closed for this long. I feel like I'm gonna walk into a wall at any moment. How much further? Just a bit longer. We're almost there. Alright, oof! All of a sudden, Axel stops in front of me. While not as hard as a wall, crashing into Axel's back isn't much better. I can't help but open my eyes as I use my free hand to check my nose. His back is more toned than I thought. Jeez, what was that for? Oh, hey, Vita. Axel's grip around my hand tightens. Huh? Reflexively, I try to lean over to see who it is, but as soon as I do, I remember to shut my eyes. Eesh. Am I getting into trouble for something so stupid? I see you all made it back in one piece. You did make it back in one piece, right? Thankfully, although I think Rose mentioned something was wrong with her arm. Sounds like nothing of note happened then. I swear, when will she learn to take care of that thing? Axel almost tries to push me behind him. Why, is it bad we met this person? Ah, you did find him. Axel grips even harder. Yeah, he's been through a lot. I heard. Ring gave me a debriefing while you were on the road. Of course he did. Something the matter? No, nothing. Even with my eyes closed, I can feel Vita staring at me. Why are your eyes closed? Oh, they're talking to me? I pause for a moment. I try to face their direction when I reply. This is almost as awkward as when I woke up in that alley. Axel told me to keep my eyes closed. Something about certification or something. Ah, I see. I don't think anyone's going to do anything if you open them, but it's your call. Vita, come on. Just saying. I guess in that case I won't be looking at him today after all. Axel loosens his grip a little and sighs. I was going to suggest holding off for a bit. He needs some time to get acclimated. Vita doesn't respond at the first. It'll happen sooner or later. I know. Well, I'll be bugging you until he gets his IDs. I want to get this over as soon as possible. Now it's my turn to grip Axel's paw harder. I furrow my brows as I start to get concerned. Get what over, exactly? Vita takes another moment. When they do reply, it's almost melancholic. I have a myriad of tests for you, both physical and psychological. This gives me the opportunity to warn you ahead of time, at least. Vita sighs. Prepare yourself. You most likely won't be the same once you're done. I figured as much, no use denying it. I try to say that with a bit of resolve, but my trembling hand probably gives me away. I can respect that. I'm not exactly known for sugarcoating things, and I'm going to try to push you over the edge for the sake of it. I'm not sure if that's meant to be comforting. I appreciate it, I think. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm heading back to my room for the day, and Axel? Yes? Never mind. Have a good day, Cyrus. Axel pulls me closer, not giving me a chance to reply. You as well. Goodbye, Vita. I can hear Vita walking away. I don't move or speak at first. Eventually, Axel nudges me. Sorry about that. Ready to keep going? Yeah, sure. There's an awkward silence surrounding us. So, that's the doctor, I take it? Yes. They seem nice? They can be, although they can be too blunt for their own good. I'm surprised they let us off this that easily. Huh, well, I guess it makes sense for them to be blunt. How do you mean? As a doctor, you should give it to your patient straight if you can. I guess. Let's go. Okay. I get the feeling Axel doesn't want to talk right now. I keep my mouth shut along with my eyes as we keep walking. Thankfully, it isn't too much longer until we reach our destination. Alright, we're almost there. We just gotta stand in this room for a minute or two. Is that a hallway? No, those models have been out of service for a while. They're not very safe. Oh. Glad nothing happened during the times I used one then. Plus, you can open your eyes in this one. Much more comfortable. I see. Can I open them now? Hang on, just one more second. Okay, we're in. You can open them. I suddenly opened my eyes to prepare for something unexpected. Oh, that's me. Sorry about that. Oh, hello. I'm almost disappointed to realize it looks like a big elevator complete with a carpet and a number pad by the door. The set of doors on either side reminds me of the ones in the hospitals. I'm kind of surprised by how plain it is. Really? I haven't seen a lot of rooms like this. Huh. Weird. Maybe this is old school here. Alright, hang on to a rail if you need to. Sometimes it gets a bit funky. Axel heads over to the number pad and starts to input a really, really long code. Like 15 digits long. You can remember all that? I have to if I want to get home. Fair enough. And we're here. What? Something wrong? We just got here. In here. We're done? Yeah, that's a pretty standard length of time. Jeez, that's crazy. Huh. I'll admit it took me a while to get accustomed to. But after a decade or so, you get used to it. If you say so. We're here then? Yep. Welcome home, Cyrus. Axel taps the pad one more time to open the sliding doors. Just like Lance, we're walking right into his home. I assume we're in the living room. It's nicely furnished with a good amount of space. Wow, this looks great. Is it an apartment? Basically, we're in a condo in the heart of town. What's the town called? Lambent Peak? Peak? Yep, we're on a mountain. Whoa, so I'll be living underground while you're on top of a mountain? Pretty much, although you can come visit me whenever you want. I walk around the room, veering toward the window. Wow, we really are on a mountain. At the edge of the town, all I can see is an ocean of clouds. Wow. It's pretty hard to get up here. The town usually ports supplies up every week or so. That doesn't sound very convenient. Do rich people live up here? You could say that. It's not easy to live on a mountain, but it does have its own perks. I can imagine. Wow. Axel ruffles my hair as he walks past me, but I'm too captivated to care. We can relax for a little while. I'll make us some lunch soon. Just make yourself comfortable. Okay. I realize I'm still wearing my filthy shoes. I don't want to track dirt inside. Oh, ew, it just hit me. I've been wearing these things for a couple days straight. Axel, can I take a shower or something later? Sure, how about after we eat? Alright. I moved to one of the couches. I feel bad wearing my shoes on the carpet, but I'd rather not stink up the whole place. The couch is quite plush. I'm no expert, but I can tell the level of quality his furniture has. The wall is a big black rectangle that I can only assume is this world's version of a TV. There's some machines around the place that I don't recognize, but besides that, this could pass for an expensive condo back home. I'm completely out of place here. Maybe I should ask for a haircut, at least some nicer clothes. I hear some sort of ding behind me. Looking over, there's a big kitchen taking up most of that corner of the room. Food's ready. I toasted up some sandwiches and reheated some soup I made. Should be light enough for you. Looks like he's in his element, carrying a tray of food in each paw effortlessly. He brings them over, carefully placing a tray down on the coffee table. Here you are. Hope you like it. I'm sure I will, thank you. Sure enough, the food looks professionally made. Started this week in a run-down apartment with Spam for breakfast. Now look at me. Glad I ended up here, that's for sure. I take one of the sandwich halves and start eating it. It almost tastes like a club sandwich, but with something sweet. Honey? Whatever it is, I like it. I can't help but keep looking around while I eat. Nervous? Hmm? I mumble inquisitively with a full mouth. I swallow so I can answer him. Oh, not really. Do I look nervous? Kind of. I wouldn't blame you, though. You're in a new environment and all. I guess I have nerves of steel. Well, dead nerves of steel. After everything, I'm not surprised. Hopefully you can finally have some peace and quiet here with us. That sounds nice, but I might get bored if I just sit around all day. We can find stuff for you to do. Could always use more employees at the bar. I worked at a restaurant for a little while. Could help for sure. Sounds like a plan. We sit in silence as we eat. Although now that everything is sinking in, maybe I am getting a little bit nervous. So, this Vita person, they're gonna help me get my memories back? Pretty much, although the process can be pretty arduous. Why's that? Axel drops a smile entirely before sighing. He pauses. You probably won't be you anymore. Vita said something like that. What does that mean exactly? Well, the you that exists right now only exists while you have amnesia. Once your memories come back... Ah, I get it. I mean, I understand what he's saying, but this is a bit too existential for me right now. I see. I guess I already knew that? Huh? Well, I haven't come to terms with it per se, but only because I thought it was natural for that to happen. I pause. Now, I'm going to be thinking about that, though. I chuckle to myself, but Axel doesn't find it funny. I'm sorry. Please forget it. Please forget I brought it up. Hey, it's fine. I think it's a valid concern. But it's just a part of the process, yeah? Yeah, it is. Axel looks even more sad. Now I'm really getting worried. Is everything okay? That seems to catch him off guard. Oh, well, I think so. I just want to make sure you're okay. Oh, yeah, for your job? What? No. Tiger seems genuinely insulted. You've been through so much. Is it weird for me to be worried? Now I'm the one caught off guard. I mean, it's not like we know each other or anything, right? Not really, but that doesn't mean I can't look out for you, does it? Yes, this is a job, but it's a job I took because I wanted to help people. I'm going to make sure you're safe from here on out, alright? Ah, alright. He's being so nonchalant about it. I've dealt with bluntness before, but this is different. I don't think he's lying. I think he really wants to make sure I'm okay. I'm glad my hair is so long. I can turn my head to hide most of my face. Why do I feel so hot all of a sudden? Wait, no. What if he's... No, I'm not doing this again. I'm going to process each emotion as it happens, even if privately. I think for the first time in a long time, I'm genuinely happy, to the point where my breathing gets a bit shaky. Thank you, Axel. I appreciate it. Aaron? Huh? Call me Aaron. The tiger extends his paw out. My name is Aaron Cosmos. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but I hope in time we'll be good friends. I stare at his open paw in disbelief. We've barely known each other for a day, and he's already told me his real name. Why the hell does something like this get me to tear up? What's wrong with me? Not wanting to be rude, I extend my own hand out to him. I'm trembling, but I grab his big paw in my hand and shake it with him. He's very warm. Thank you, I mean, Aaron. I'll keep that in mind. I won't tell anyone. Thanks, I appreciate it. It's a bit of a hassle to maintain different code names. Ah, damn. My tears are starting to spill over. For as much as I was talking about not wanting to be touched, I think I really was touch-starved this whole time. Cyrus. No, I'm okay. Again, I wipe my nose on the jacket sleeve. This is a happy cry, trust me. I say, trying to smile with a somewhat runny nose. I see. Well, I promise that next time we'll have a proper handkerchief you can use. I sniff one last time. I'll hold you to that, Aaron. Thank you. Of course. Let's finish up lunch, then get you that shower, yeah? I nod, too happy to really reply. I focus on eating this wonderful food. Nom 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 nom. Eventually, I get my emotions under control. My face is still a little flushed. I don't remember getting emotional this quickly before. I guess this past week took more out of me than I realized. Maybe I do deserve to sit around and do nothing for a while. Just a week or two, and then I'll ask Aaron about maybe a part-time job or something. I'm not sure what to do from here. But I hope at the very least I can enjoy it. If I can eat food like this every day, I'm sure I can manage. I set the spoon down before I bring the bowl of soup to my mouth to finish the broth. Chapter 8. Above the Clouds. Ah, that was really good. Reflexively, I hug my stomach and lean back against the cushy couch. My eyes are closed, but I can hear Aaron chuckle next to me. I'm glad you like it. It's a simple recipe and it can last for about a week. I'll show you how to make it sometime. I'd like that. Is there a kitchen I can use at the base? There is, but it's not the best. If you want, I can get it fitted with any appliances you want. Thanks. I guess I will need to get a job to pay you back. You don't need to, Cyrus. Not this again. I need to be more assertive. I appreciate it, but it would make me feel better. I don't want to just mooch off of you. But you said you needed help at your bar, right? At least let me work to help pay for everything. I'm happy to see that Aaron caves. All right, I'll try to set that up in the coming weeks. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets denied, though. Just as a heads up. Is it too out in public? To an extent, the bar is pretty heavily monitored. If I'm working, you should be allowed to come along, no problem. I see. One more question. Am I allowed to know who you're working for? Aaron hesitates. Not right now. We need your credentials to come in first. Then we'll meet with our boss, and she'll ultimately decide what we end up doing. Anything I should expect? Probably instances of secure lockdown at the base for extended periods of time. She gave us a brief rundown. You're a unique case because you're staying with us. We usually relocate people we've rescued. Am I really that special? Indeed. Once you meet with Vita, we might be able to make some decent progress. I see. Aaron doesn't give me a moment to contemplate that as he claps his paws together. Let's enjoy ourselves until then, at least. You ready for that shower? I stroke my greasy, dirty hair. More than you realize. Then let's get you to the bathroom. Need any help cleaning up? No, I'll handle it. I like washing dishes. I think we'll get along nicely. I'll be on dishwasher duty next time when I make something for you. Oh, then I'll look forward to it. This way? This way. It's upstairs. Not to state the obvious, but this guy seems pretty loaded. Back home, a single-story condo is pretty expensive, but two? Post-apparent apocalypse? His line of work seems much more lucrative than Lance's. Who would have thought human trafficking wouldn't be a good way to make money? Oh, sorry, I just zoned out. Mind showing me the shower now? Of course, right this way. Aaron motions his head, signaling me to follow. Sorry if I track dirt inside or anything. Don't worry, I don't mind. You didn't seem to have any other clothing besides what you have on. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right here. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. If you're super thanks or tip if you can, it always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.